You're listening to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, created to help you succeed in your Server Plus certification journey. Learn more at baremetalcyber.com, where additional prepcasts, books, and training materials await. Let's get started. Domain 2 of the Server Plus certification focuses entirely on the tasks and responsibilities involved in server administration. It covers a broad set of skills, including operating system installation, storage configuration, service deployment, monitoring, and system-level troubleshooting. Server administrators are expected to manage these functions as part of daily operations. This domain builds the foundational knowledge required to install, configure, and maintain functional server environments. Server administration is a core competency for all server roles. It determines how well a server delivers uptime, security, performance, and scalability. This domain evaluates both technical skill and procedural understanding, from installing operating systems to configuring services. Technicians must be fluent in using administrative tools, working with network protocols, and managing user access across platforms. Server Plus places special focus on aligning administration tasks with system goals and resource planning. Domain 2 is the largest section of the Server Plus exam, accounting for 30% of the total scoring weight. This reflects the importance of server administration in real-world operations. Nearly every troubleshooting or design scenario ties back to administrative practices. A strong understanding of Domain 2 increases readiness for scenario-based questions and equips candidates with the skills they will apply most often in production systems. Tasks in Domain 2 range from operating system installation to monitoring, service deployment, and access configuration. These tasks may be performed through graphical user interfaces or command line environments, depending on platform and administrative policy. Server administrators must be comfortable working across multiple toolsets and operating system types. Cross-platform knowledge is increasingly important as environments blend Windows, Linux, and virtualization layers. Installation is a major focus of Domain 2. Servers can be installed using graphical interfaces, minimal core installations, unattended scripts, or remote deployment tools. The method used depends on the environment, automation requirements, and available resources. Server administrators must understand installation prerequisites, driver injection, partitioning behavior, and license activation during the initial operating system load process. After installation, the operating system must be configured based on workload type and available resources. This includes selecting the appropriate file system, creating partitions, enabling services, and applying baseline security settings. Configuration decisions affect system stability, performance tuning, and update behavior. Server Plus includes this full configuration cycle, from install to production readiness. Server administration also requires network configuration and management. This includes setting static Internet protocol addresses, assigning subnet masks and gateways, defining DNS servers, and managing MAC address policies. Errors in network configuration can prevent server communication with clients or upstream services. Server administrators must understand VLAN tagging, link aggregation, and protocol selection to ensure proper server integration into the network. Another core responsibility is assigning roles to each server based on function. Servers may act as domain controllers, print servers, file shares, web hosts, or application nodes. Configuring these roles includes enabling features, installing supporting services, and managing dependencies. Administrators must align server role assignments with resource allocation, fault tolerance plans, and access control strategies. Server Plus evaluates understanding of role deployment and scaling. Storage provisioning is essential in every server deployment. Administrators must create and manage storage volumes, assign quotas, format drives, and enable features such as compression or deduplication. Different file systems provide varying levels of resilience and performance. Server administrators are expected to tune storage based on application access patterns, redundancy needs, and lifecycle constraints. Server Plus includes this knowledge in storage and provisioning objectives. Server monitoring is an ongoing responsibility. Metrics for CPU usage, memory pressure, disk I/O, and network throughput must be tracked continuously. Logging is used to identify operational trends, catch errors, and support forensic analysis. Automated alerts notify administrators when thresholds are exceeded, enabling faster intervention before outages occur. Server Plus emphasizes using both logging and monitoring tools as part of normal system maintenance. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. High availability is a key goal of modern server administration. Clustering allows multiple servers to share workloads or provide failover in case of failure. Cluster configurations include active-passive modes, heartbeat monitoring, and shared storage coordination. These setups require planning, compatibility checks, and continuous monitoring to ensure continuity. Server Plus includes understanding clustering terminology, configuration practices, and high-availability design principles. Servers often connect to centralized authentication systems through directory services. Common implementations include joining Active Directory domains or integrating with lightweight directory access protocol structures. This enables group policies, access control, and single sign-on across the organization. Post-installation server configuration typically includes domain joining and role registration. This setup supports consistent identity management and administrative delegation. Data migration and server transfers are essential when replacing hardware, consolidating platforms, or upgrading operating systems. Tools such as RoboCopy, Secure Copy Protocol, and RSYNC allow administrators to move files, permissions, and metadata between systems. Migration plans must account for security, integrity, and compatibility. Selecting the appropriate tool for the operating system and network environment is required for successful transfers. This certification evaluates familiarity with these tools and procedures. Automation reduces manual overhead and improves reliability in administrative tasks. PowerShell, Bash, and command line interfaces are used to automate provisioning, patching, service restarts, and status reporting. Scheduled scripts prevent drift and allow administrators to enforce consistent configurations across systems. Server Plus expects understanding of scripting constructs, including variables, loops, and conditionals. Automation also supports repeatability in disaster recovery procedures. Licensing and resource allocation must be tracked continuously. Server licenses are typically tied to physical cores, sockets, or user sessions. Over-provisioning a server without corresponding licenses may cause performance issues or compliance violations. Administrators must monitor usage and ensure licenses match hardware deployment. Capacity planning includes forecasting growth and aligning resource consumption with vendor terms. Security is part of every administrative decision. Misconfigured ports, unnecessary services, and outdated software all present attack surfaces. Firewalls must be tuned to restrict inbound and outbound traffic. Regular patching addresses known vulnerabilities and improve stability. Server administrators enforce least privilege principles and manage accounts using role-based access controls. Server Plus includes security hardening tasks as part of the core administrative role. Documentation supports consistency, collaboration, and auditing. Every server installation should generate a record of configuration files, service roles, IP addresses, patch levels, and change history. This documentation assists in disaster recovery and enables teams to respond quickly to incidents or support tickets. Change management procedures formalize updates and reduce unintended disruptions. Server Plus evaluates documentation as a fundamental administrative requirement. Domain 2 is where real-world server responsibilities meet certification knowledge. From installation to monitoring, storage to networking, and user access to automation, server administration tasks make up the daily rhythm of operations teams. This domain builds the skills needed to manage production environments across platforms. In the next episode, we will begin exploring minimum operating system requirements and how to prepare for system deployment. Thanks for tuning in to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, your trusted source for cybersecurity news and insights. Remember to subscribe at baremetalcyber.com so you never miss an update. And visit cyberauthor.me for best-selling cybersecurity books that equip you with expert knowledge. Until next time, stay secure and stay vigilant.